very first moment, so maybe that coexisting probably doesn't go too passive throughout that.
Yeah. I mean,
Good point.
I just want to get the games
Stuff.
underway, to be honest, especially when we get to the later stage. I mean, Vikendi, unfortunately, Max, you're not casting. Could we have a castle finish later in the day? I know you've always wanted a castle finish.
I'm angry. I'll get it one day. I'll get him one day, but I want to go back to those Vikendi. I want it to be added back in the competitive circuit. I want it back in PMPL.
Well, you know what? Because you want it, Max, okay, we're doing it. It's done. It's going back to the competitive map pool. You heard it right here from Max Man.
It's 12 teams this time around. Of course, all of those prizes on the line as well. It's going to be super exciting. So we talked about it a little bit more back in Sandhawk with the duos, but of course, we're over on Erangel this time around with the full force.
Which is an absolutely huge amount for a win in the matches. Most teams eliminated at $5,000, and a team elimination counts if you are the team to eliminate the final member of a singular team in this lobby. So it doesn't matter if you eliminate 3 beforehand, it's only if you eliminate that final member. First airdrop is $1,000, first elimination, $2,000, first special elimination including car rundowns and HE grenades, that's $2,000. Most airdrops, another $1,000 on there. First team elimination, this is where it gets spicy. Who's going to be hot dropping on who here? That's $5,000. Most special eliminations, once again, let's remind you, that is cars as well as HE grenades. And overall, it's the team with the most eliminations, which will take home $5,000 each match.
And for the prizes that have a most caveat, so for instance, most special eliminations, most airdrops, most teams eliminated, that is going to be the first team or player to reach that threshold, will hold that position until someone else supersedes that. So if you, for instance, have 2 team eliminations to your team's name, that's great, fantastic. If someone else reaches 2, you still have that title for the game until someone gets 3, at which point they take that one, and you have to get 4 to be able to take it away from them. It's a little bit complicated, but we'll keep you going. It's King of the Hill rules for these most caveat prizes.
Indeed, so let's head right over towards this playing path as all these teams are starting to make their way down onto the map. Enigma Galaxy, as per usual, heading towards Pachinki, and Circle does pop down towards that southwest. So BTR on that eastern side, a little put out about this one, but it's 7C all the way in Lipovka, so they'll have to make their way across. Luckily, with less teams than 18, we're heading down to 12, not 16. You know, these rotational paths will definitely be a little bit easier. You can see all the way down towards Mill to Power, Mill to Farm. That is all free real estate at the moment, so sending it through in the vehicles, nice and easy. Doesn't appear to be any super hard hot drops at the moment, though. Damwon Kia scarily close to the Nepal team of Deadeye guys. Moment though, everyone keeping it very chilled out. Vampire Esports playing from their winning position over in PMWI down towards the Ferry Pier Primorsk split.
Of course, you have to remember that there are placement prizes on the line as well. It isn't just these in-game prizes, as tempting as they are. to be able to grab those earnings. Of course, there is placement prizes, right? It's 60K for first place, so you can't ignore those either. So maybe a little bit of trepidation from some of these teams. No one, as you say, going for these hot drops super hard right now. The farm Melter area actually being pushed into by two teams. Stalwart, who's on our screens right now, and Rud, who have headed down a little bit further east into Melter, towards Melter Power as well. It looks like Stalwart, I mean, they drop Nova all the time, right? So it's no surprise to see them going down there on this southwest circle.
Yeah, it's interesting to me now that, you know, you have 12 teams in the lobby. I don't think Stalwart need to be fixated on Nova Repnoya anymore, especially if you have a drop like that. I don't think you need to force this drop anymore, that you can head down towards Milter. Maybe they're just feeling it out for the time being. They'd rather not go out super early. They know no one's going to drop down Nova Repnoya because it's their position, and having it free this early on is great. Maybe they can do some review after tomorrow and kind of reassess how they're going to earn those rewards in game. You can also earn some rewards in game by joining us for the 2022 PMWI Watch Together. You can watch that together with us in game and over at the
in PMWI treasure crates if you play PUBG Mobile during PMWI. Don't play right now. Watch these games,